Hello everybody, here at Dev Team we are heavily invested in Web 3.0 and it's the most exciting, the most interesting direction of IT industry in 2022, at least in our opinion. We're so heavily invested in it and we so truly believe that the industry will succeed that even our main product, we have multiple different products, but our main product is decentralized music streaming app which uses all the features that Web 3.0 brings to the table. It has smart contracts, altcoins, it has NFTs, one of the most crucial features of the system, and it uses all those features to somehow improve current state of the music industry and help new coming artists. It also, we experimenting with decentralized autonomous organization. It's just experiments at the moment, but we really love the idea behind it. Also, I have my personal video blog where I have a series of videos dedicated to Web 3.0 when I'm explaining all those concepts as smart contracts, NFTs, and all altcoins and everything else, decentralized autonomous organization to non-technical people. And why do it? Because I truly believe that if we want this industry, Web 3.0, to succeed, then we need mass adoption. And to achieve mass adoption, we need more and more non-technical people understanding what benefits Web 3.0 brings to the society and to every individual personally. We work with two of our favorite platforms to build decentralized applications, DApps. It's Ethereum and Cardano. And why have we chosen both of those platforms specifically? Why they are our favorite platforms? Because they meet all our personal criteria that we think are important to the decentralized apps in the future to succeed. And those criteria is first, they have to be popular. They have to have big communities around it, because if you want to have actual decentralization, you need big community of people who will support this decentralization. Second criteria is that both of those platforms are among the most decentralized platforms that exist on the market right now. Many people can argue that they are not really decentralized, and both of them have their own flaws, and that's completely true, but what you can't argue is that both of those platforms are among the most decentralized platforms that ever were created by humanity. So it's a pretty significant and important step forward. And even if they are not achieved like ideal decentralization yet, it's all in the future. We will just need time, and those platforms are ahead of many of others. Well, and also they're popular. There are many other platforms that are decentralized too, but they are not that popular. So these platforms, Cardano and Ethereum, meet both of those criteria, and which are, we think, extremely important for decentralized apps to actually meet expectations of communities and to create apps that people expect us to create in the future and to succeed. Now, when it comes to choosing which exactly one platform to choose, Cardano and Ethereum, that's more complex question, and both platforms has their own advantages and disadvantages. For example, on Ethereum, right now we have a very rich ecosystem for developers. It's much easier to develop for Ethereum. You have many more tools than available for Cardano. You have many more documentation already available. And when it comes to Ethereum, also you have very expensive fees that you have to pay, and the system isn't scales well at the moment. When it comes to Cardano, that's younger ecosystem. It has enormously big community. Yes, that's advantage. So community can help you to develop for the platform, but there's not that many documentation, not that many good tools. So it will be more hassle to develop for Cardano. On the other hand, Cardano doesn't have those expensive fees because it's already using proof of stake algorithm, and Ethereum is just moving to from a proof of work to the proof of stake, and what people usually reference as Ethereum 2.0. Cardano has its own congestion issues too, but Cardano community actually expected, those people who actually deep in a community who develop for the Cardano platform expected those issues. And right now, Cardano, as it was always planned, working on a solution for scaling Cardano system and solving those congestion issues. Some people argue that they still won't be fixed, but some people argue that Ethereum will never be able to fix their own issues. So both platforms trying to fix their issues, and it's very difficult to say right now which platform will succeed. So we personally monitor both of them and they also have different approach of releasing their features. For example, Cardano uses this slow-paced approach, but peer-reviewed approach. Everybody have to review every solution. It's a slow-paced, and they try to avoid any possible mistakes. Like, for example, Ethereum, they already had this mistake using proof of work and now they have to fix it. But because they have such a rich ecosystem and so many followers, it's very difficult for them to migrate at this point. Cardano tries not to make the same mistakes. Cardano tries to do everything right from the beginning. It also means, of course, that Cardano system is a little bit slow-paced and developers quite often complain like when already you release that feature or when it will be scalable, or for a really long period of time people complaining when we will have smart contracts on Cardano, but now we actually have them. Also, it's pretty different approach when it comes to implementing decentralized apps, coding smart contracts, working with altcoins, NFTs for both platforms. For example, on Cardano, you have so-called native token, which means that when you make operations on your altcoin or with NFTs, you don't have to call smart contract every time, and those native tokens, altcoins, they're native to Cardano network. So you can save money on fees. You don't have to pay fees that you usually pay on Ethereum for every call of a smart contract. It's also easier to work with them. On Ethereum, on the other hand, you have accounting model, which is called account balance accounting model, and it's much easier for developers to work with it. On the other hand, Cardano uses UTXO accounting model, which is more difficult to work with, but Bitcoin uses it too, and it's also it's proven that it will scale much easier than standard accounting balance model, and it can have its payoffs in the future. We will see it pretty soon because both of the platforms are right now working on a scalability. In our internal products, we're actually thinking about integrating both of the platforms into our products because we just can't choose one specific platform right now. I'm not sure if it's the best choice, but anyway, if you have any idea about Web 3.0 product, if you want to build decentralized app and you need a great team that knows how to build them on any of those platforms, or maybe another platform, but we won't be that proficient in working with another platform because we have our experience in Ethereum and Cardano right now. So if you want us to help you to build decentralized apps, connect with me on my social media, send me a message, send me your idea, let's have a call and have back and forth. We will try to understand your idea, we will try to understand if we can help you with it, and if we can, then probably we can build something great together. So connect with me, send me a message, and we will go from there.